Okay, guys, the Hangout Publishing Commando. It's done now as a standalone software, and in the members area where you download, we've got instructions how to get your license for this, because it's on a different license from your Hangout Traffic Commando license. Okay, but there's clear instructions how to go and get your license, and you can have this up and running very quickly. Okay, so in settings here, let's just cover this briefly. It's the same as on the other softwares as well. You can enable schedule tasks, so you can sort of pre-schedule Hangouts for up to 30 days, I think it is. And this button here is to make the publisher open up when you start out Windows, okay? And that means if you've got any videos scheduled to be posted or published to Google Hangouts, it will pick up and start publishing for you, okay? I usually keep these on all the time, okay? And in the accounts, this is very, very easy to do. You click on here to add and put in your email address. I'm just going to paste one in here. And you have a comma, and then you put your password, okay? And you click on add accounts. Now that's not the correct password I've got in here, obviously. But what you would do then is you would just tick the box where your email address is and start checking accounts like this. Now obviously I've got wrong password there, so it's coming up red. Okay, so I'm just going to correct that, put the right password, and then we will go and publish a Google Hangout. Okay, so you can see I put in the correct email address and password, and it's all green now. Just tick that box and start checking accounts. Don't forget that when you open this up to put in an email address and password, and you've got the comma in there, you don't have any space between the comma and the password. Just making sure, just double check on that, otherwise it won't work, okay? No spaces in between. So we come over to Hangout Publisher, and what we can do is we can add a new project. Okay, actually before I do that, let's just jump back over to the accounts. When you got this here, always a good idea to be able to save your accounts. Just create a new folder on your desktop and create a folder for your accounts so that you can always import them later. Okay, sometimes when you start the software up, these accounts won't be saved. Sometimes it is saved, and I'm not quite sure why that happens yet, but we will look into it. So just make sure you save them anyway. Okay, so let's come back over to the Hangout Publisher, and we can add a new project in here. So let's give it a name. Let me find a video first. Let's find one that's not too long. And let's see. Just looking for something that isn't too long. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so I found one that's not too long and not too heavy to upload. So we got video production services, Pattaya, Thailand, and you can put in a Hangout title here. I would do something a little bit more compelling than this. We've got the headline generator within Tube Optimization that you can use. Just try and think of something that will create curiosity, try and force the click. Okay, that's our goal there, is to get people to click through. Okay, there's no point in ranking if people are not clicking through on the Google search page where you are showing on page 1. Okay, so you really got to make sure that you have something in there that is appealing enough to make people want to click through and learn more. If you want to get some great ideas on doing that, then the best place to look is actually on Twitter. You get some fantastic headlines on Twitter, really short as well. You know, they've got 140 characters plus a URL to put in there, and some of the headlines you see there, you just feel like clicking through all the time. So if you're looking for ideas for headlines, that's probably the best place out of all to get some good ideas. Okay, so that way you're keeping it short, and at the same time you're getting some great ideas for the kind of headlines that will make you want to click through yourself. Okay, so anyway, so what we do here is we click on select an account, and I'll choose this one. And this here, don't be confused about it, it's really easy. See where it's got select audio output? We've got cable input. It's the opposite. Output. For audio output, we put in cable input. Okay, there's some other choices here, but don't get confused. Just use the opposite here. Audio output, cable input, and this one here, excuse me, audio input, then we have cable output, okay? And you can schedule the project by clicking here, and you can choose a date and time and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that, I just want to post it right now. So what I need to do then is just click on add a project. Okay, so we'll click on add project and it will come up like this. Now, what we can do here is click on this and you will see the video coming here. It's always a good idea to see if it will play first. Okay, you've got the little button down here. You can just make sure it's playing okay first. Okay, you can see I've got a video here from VideoJack, which is really handy for doing those kind of videos for link wheels and sales leads and stuff like that. I use them more for link wheels and stuff like that, more than anything else. Anyway, so we know it's playing okay, and you can see it's a decent enough quality. What we need to do now is start Hangout Publishing. We've got this checkbox here. Start Hangout Publishing, and we can also save the project as well here, okay, if you want to save the project. So start Hangout Publishing, and it's going to go off, and the webcam will pop up initially, and then it will go away again, so don't be confused with that. Just give it a second and it will start doing all that stuff for us. Okay, I thought something was happening there. It was actually, this was in the background of the actual software like this. I thought my coder had changed some stuff, but obviously not. So you can see it's filling in the details here, and it's going to start the Hangout. I'll just pause it until it starts to play. Actually, let's see what happens here. There's a YouTube URL. Now the video will play until the end, and then it publishes, and then of course it will get published over to YouTube as well. So the video is playing, and when that finishes, then we will get a notification telling us that it's completed. And a good thing to do with these is keep a record of them, a spreadsheet or something, but you can save the projects as well. Okay, so broadcast has been successfully terminated, it says up here. And it's finished for that particular project. So your Hangout has been published, okay. The URL should be showing up here. That looks like a little bug we've got. We will get that fixed, and we'll get that added back in. That should be working. That was working a couple of days ago when I tested it last time. So apologies for that, but we will get that fixed pretty quickly. That's not a big job to do. So that's how it works. It's really simple. Now it is kind of basic, but it's doing what it's supposed to do at the moment. Okay, so we want to take it further. If you want to make some suggestions, you can come over to the membership site, and we should have, if my assistants did today, we should have in here a feature request section. I can't see it here, but we'll get it added in here. Over here on the left hand side, we will have a tab here that says feature request, and you can request features for any of the tools, okay? And if you fill that in, and that will come directly to me and to the coder as well, and we will discuss what we can and cannot do. And if for something that's a really good idea, then of course we will do it, okay? There's no reason why we don't want to take this further. I've got some ideas what we can do with it ourselves, but for the moment, it's doing what it should do. It's as a standalone software for now, and apologies that you have to go and get a different license for that, but we had to do it this way because this file, this software is actually quite heavy. It was conflicting some of the codes with the Hangout Traffic Software Suite, so we just felt it was better to do it like this for now. And at least it's working, it's doing its job, and you can schedule as well, so you can just keep doing one after the other and just keep scheduling. We will try and figure out ways if we can make it faster, or sort of preload in bulk or whatever. I don't think we can actually do that, but we will look into what we can do. Okay, so that's it for now, and thanks for watching the video. And if you've got any comments, we've got a new forum coming up. That forum should be live hopefully in a day or so from recording this video, and it's 21st of July in recording this video, so I guess we will have that forum up by the end of this week. It's Tuesday at the moment, so definitely by Friday. I know that my assistants were adding some videos, and in there you'll be able to have an FAQ section as well, and we'll also put a request feature section in that forum. That way we're going to have everything in one place, okay? And there's a completely new team now doing the support. There's going to be a major announcement in a few days as well, maybe even as early as tomorrow, about the whole Commando SEO stuff. There's going to be some major changes. I'm pulling somebody else in who's a top marketer, very good marketer, and he's going to be partnering with me from now on. So it's not just me on my own, but you will be pleasantly surprised. I've got a really good guy coming in with us and partnering with us. So we're going to see a lot more consistency in the softwares, and you'll be quite excited when you learn who it is. So hopefully that will keep people quite happy, okay? So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video, which I will be doing some more tutorial videos and the case studies I can now do that we've got the publisher, because I wanted to take this from start to finish on the case study. So we will start those probably as early as tonight or tomorrow. Okay.